Several weeks full of high pressure, complete focus, and achievement mentality. I am, of course, talking about the ongoing Summer Olympics in Paris. 48 disciplines, 329 medals to be handed out. But the question is, why am I talking about Olympics? I needed a nice and smooth icebreaker with an obvious segue into today's topic. And several weeks of high pressure, complete focus, achievement mentality that applies to the release process of Easy8 version 14 as well. So segue achieved. Welcome everyone. My name is Lukáš Hubka and I am today's host. No worries, you did not accidentally join a sports podcast. You joined a partners webinar where we'll tell you what's happening in the following weeks. Allow me to start sharing my screen and jump into the actual presentation. Share, presentation. All right, beautiful. Time is limited, especially if I want to keep you all interested, and I've already wasted valuable seconds, so let's get to it. First things first, I cannot do this on my own, so allow me to introduce and welcome Jan Řeřicha, the product owner at Easy Software. Hello, Jan.
Hello, Lukáš, and hello, everybody.
Beautiful. The agenda for today, we will kick things off with an intro, which we are in right now. Then we're going to move into Easy8's positioning, the release plan or release schedule of version 14, new features of version 14, including functionalities and non-feature news, and then other version 14 related changes before we are going to move on to questions and answers. A few details to get out of the way. The webinar, of course, as usual, is being recorded, so you can listen to us speak if you ever feel lonely. There is a Q&A button in your Zoom application. Use that to ask questions. We will get to them at the end. And if we won't be able to answer any questions through this webinar, make sure to send them to partners@easysoftware.com. Several of us here at Easy Software are monitoring this mailbox, and this is the place that you can go to ask questions quite simply. I can feel myself aging here, and we have several minutes in and still no facts have been shared, which is outrageous. So let's kick things off with Easy8 positioning. For the past 18 months, we have been going through many changes internally, and these past 18 months have been very important to us. We've been going through the scale-up process and mentoring, and we have been working with a French company, Eleus, on sort of revamping our positioning, because Easy8 deserves more, and our partners also deserve more. We are actively working on a lot of things that will be shareable with our business partners, such as segment definitions along with messaging, ideal personal profiles along with pains, challenges, and our value, outbound campaign templates, combining marketing and sales teams, sales decks and supporting sales assets, new enablement plan for new and existing partners, and Easy8 messaging book, which is going to be full 80 pages full of fun. But let me paint a fictional scenario. I'm casually walking down the street and someone stops me, puts a microphone to my face, asking, "What do you do?" they ask. Well, what do? We help technology teams deliver projects on time, optimize resources, collaborate effectively, and ensure customer satisfaction. We do that through hybrid project and work management, IT service management, and source code management, all consolidated into one tool. That is Easy8, a software platform powered by AI, available in cloud and on your own server. If the text is too difficult and creative brains require visualization, I got you, no worries. I'll share a landing page at the end of the webinar where I took this picture from, but let me walk you through our official brand promises, which you can find at the bottom of this slide, while you are sort of reviewing the slide and looking at the picture. Number one, bring your technology team together. It's all about breaking silos. Teams need context, which might be hard to get if they are isolated. Reducing tool sprawl is also quite the money and time saver. Number two, deliver industry-leading adaptive project management. We are not limited to agile project management, and we are not limited to waterfall or traditional project management. The client's team get to decide, while everybody works in one software, which is the one source of truth. Number three, ensure seamless technology life cycles, strategic goals and client requests, program and project portfolios, project planning and execution, software development, software and project delivery, post-delivery customer services. You can do all of that in one tool. You can do all of that in Easy8. Deliver unique visibility and control, a comprehensive insight into all of these operations, unified dataset with visualization for all these teams, context for all the stakeholders at all times, reflecting real-time situations. And finally, number 5, protect your intellectual property and data. Our target audience is very sensitive and protective of their data, obviously. The combination of private cloud or on-premises Easy8 offers them options. We are actively working on on-premise AI extension as well, allowing them to use this next generation without handing data over to someone else. I'm sorry that I didn't get to spend more time on this. I will, I promise. We are actually planning a webinar dedicated to the new positioning and business opportunities. However, this one is not just about the updated positioning, but about the new version of Easy8 instead. So let's leave the salesy side of things, and I would like to ask my colleague Jan to take over. Is that fine with you, Jan?
Yes, it is, Lukáš. Okay,
Exactly.
Thanks, Lukáš, for introduction through the positioning. And now let's narrow down our focus on what's new with version 14. As you know, we are releasing these major releases once a year. So we are at the beginning of August. You are one of the first group that is getting comprehensive information about version 14. We plan to release the version 13 to the trials next week, not specifically on the 12th of August, but during that week. So what it means that after this trial release, if you go to the web and create a new trial, it will already be created on version 14. Shortly after that, in the second half of August, we are going to start the campaigns for the clients and the leads. The focal point of those campaigns will be clients' webinars that will take place at the beginning of September. And we are gonna roll out the version 14 to our current clients, starting approximately on the 9th of September. And it will take us approximately 10 days to upgrade vast majority of our current clients. Let's say the final step in the whole release process would be late September, when we are gonna make on-premises packages available in a client zone, which effectively means we're gonna release version 14 for our on-premises clients. They are coming last because we want to make sure that the version is as stable as possible for them, as it is not so easy for them to upgrade. So let's say big process. Oh, I forgot to mention also the leads webinar that is gonna take place late September. So you see a big project, a lot of work. We are finalizing the landing pages, the product video, all the documentation, or the messages that are gonna be sent out according to this schedule. All right. So what specifically is new in version 14? And let's start with the features. So let's stay for a second with this list. So there is Easy8, the biggest piece of software we are releasing with version 14. From, let's say, starting in August, we are able to present Easy8, what features there are. We will start selling it a little later during the September. So this is a big piece of software and new functionality. Then there are smaller improvements, task template, comments, reactions, and others that we are gonna all explore today. So let's start with Easy8. Okay, first I want to share with you that we've basically divided the Easy8 into 3 areas based on the user persona who's gonna benefit from it. So it's personal AI, targeted broadly at everyone, every individual working within basically any company. Then project AI, targeted at project managers. And finally, service AI, which is gonna help people on a customer service desk. And how specifically, because the AI is obviously booming, it's everywhere. The question is how specifically it's gonna help me in these areas. And these are the names of the 6 assistants that we have currently in mind. And let's explore them. So first of all, knowledge assistant. How does it work? You've maybe noticed a new icon over here. So let me copy this question, how to create a new project from a template. I will copy it, open the knowledge assistant. I will paste my question over here, how to create a new project from a template, send it. And now large language model is working on that piece of prompt. It's also combined, or I mean, large language model wouldn't know the context of this question. So it is always complemented with some kind of knowledge source that we have uploaded in Easy8. So you see, I've got an answer. And actually this answer comes from the documentation of Easy8. So let's talk about the sources of information that we are able to link to Easy8 to be used by the language model as a source of information. Okay, so I'm gonna open the administration of the Easy8, and I'm gonna show you that there is this collection of the resources. This one is public, so you can see that there is a little bit of management of the access to these different collections. We could have more of them. And over here, we have the sources of information that we connected. So Easy8 Owner's Manual as the PDF, or the documentation that is here as the URL. So generally speaking, you are able to upload some files, primarily PDFs and Markdown files. Markdown files because they keep the structure of the document and therefore allowing for better answers. You are able to upload URLs where you upload the URL. You are able to specify if the information from the web should be reindexed weekly or should not be reindexed. And you can also crawl the web up to 3 layers deep, meaning that the crawler would click on all the hypertext linked on the web page and use that information as a source for the prompts that you are sending as well. Finally, issues, so tasks that are stored within Easy8 can be the source of information for knowledge assistant and the new knowledge base that we have connected with Easy8. So knowledge assistant available to anyone with AI, allowing to ask any collection of the resources that we are able to connect. All right, let's move on to the write assistant. So generative AI, obviously, it's strongest when it comes to generating the text. So let's try this example. So let's take this text short checklist for project handover to new project manager, and I would like some task to be created with this text. So if I input this text and I highlight it, I will have the write assistant over here. You can see multiple actions that I could do. One of them is continue writing. So the AI is generating the text according to its best knowledge on how to hand over a project to a new project manager. If I like it, can replace it. It becomes the part of the description of my task, and I could use it that way. Or another use case, if I copy this text, you see there are some mistakes. I can use AI to fix spelling and grammar. If I like it, again, I can replace it. So a lot of these small individual tasks that the write assistant can help you with. Another useful is, for example, a translation. All right, moving on. AI task summary. So there is some complex task let's open it, where there is a lot of text. With AI task summary, which is available over here, I can click on it and choose between two options: summarize in bullet points, summarize in short text. I prefer bullet points. So all the texts from the tasks are sent to the language model, and I'm getting some kind of summary. So you can imagine if the task is pretty long with a lot of discussions, comments, long description, it can save you a lot of time. All right, number 4. For companies who are using our help desk functionalities. Combination of the reading, summarizing, and writing capabilities of the AI connected with the knowledge that we are able to upload, we are able to have this help desk assistant where, if you imagine a help desk ticket, so this is a help desk ticket that came through email. I have it as a ticket here. I'm able to use AI, help desk assistant, to generate answer. So AI is going through the comments, description of the task, the knowledge that it has uploaded, and based on that, it is suggesting for me some kind of answer. It also refers, I forgot to mention it before, but it gives me a source of the information. So I could open all these Zoom toolbars. So this is the piece of information that it used to generate the text. Back here, if I like the reply, I can paste it as a comment. So I have it here. I can make corrections. And if I like it, I can send it as the reply to the ticket, effectively saving me a lot of time as the help desk agent with researching the information, with generating the answer, with understanding all the context, and so on and so on. So we hope this is going to be a big time saver for all the companies that are working with the help desk. Okay, number 5, AI Project Planner. This assistant is coming soon. It's not ready yet. We hope it will be, or we believe it will be available in September. What is the idea behind this? So AI Project Planner is a functionality where you will be able to upload a PDF. Let's zoom in on the GIF that we have over here. You're going to be able to upload a PDF containing, for example, a contract with another company that you are doing the project with. AI is going to read the whole PDF and generate a project plan consisting of the WBS as shown right now, with the hierarchy of the tasks, task start dates and due dates, effectively meaning also the Gantt chart and the descriptions of the task. Last component of this is that we are using, let's say, prompt that we are defining to generate some advanced project management methodologies, such as a logical frame or risk analysis and stuff like that. The text output from these would be then uploaded to the project as a dashboard on a project overview. So that's the AI Project Planner coming in September 2024. And finally, project status. AI project status, basically reading through the logs and what is happening on the projects, and generating project status update periodically to save administrative work that project managers have to do every day. So the 6 assistants for AI. As I said before, AI will start selling in September this year. It's gonna first sell as the cloud product for only the cloud clients. On-premises version of this will come later this year. And for the cloud solution, we are gonna use GPT-4o as the language model, where we are gonna connect via API. And later this year, when we are gonna release the on-premises AI, we are gonna be using open source Llama 3.1 as its language model. Okay, so big update, Easy8, main new functionality of the version 14. Easy8 is gonna be sold as a plugin, so it's not gonna affect everyone from the day one, but task templates and task reactions will, as they are coming with the essential package. So let's take a look at the task template. First, where do we find them? Essentials, task templates over here, and I get the list of the templates. If I open it, this is, let's say, a draft of the task. Name of the template, incident report, who created it, we can categorize them. And this is already the content of the task that, if I want to, will be created from this template. So subject, some description, project where the task should be created, assignees, tracker, priority, and basically all other attributes of the task. So I'm just now editing the template, but let's say I want to create a task from this template. So this icon over here, I have it filled in, loaded from the template. If I save it, I have my new task from the template. Also, another way how to approach the task template, if I'm creating a new task from scratch, I can just switch to task templates, find the template that I want. For example, this one, apply, and again, all the fields and attributes are populated according to the template. So we believe this is, again, big time saver for, I'll keep it here. Big time saver for all the individuals. It's a starting point for many processes. So we believe it's gonna improve the work management pretty significantly. Moving on, comment reactions. All the comments in Easy Redmine now have the ability to simply react to them. What led us to develop this feature was that we noticed how cluttered the tasks can be, how long the discussions of the comments can be, and sometimes the comments are not really valuable, saying just okay or fine by me. So we are trying to replace that by these comment reactions. Let's see, this was my reaction. I can choose some predefined. I can choose from a big list of the emojis that are available. It's gonna send the notification to the person whose comment I am reacting to, but it's also respecting the configuration of your notification preferences. So if you prefer not to receive any email notifications, it will be respected as well. Okay. Help desk is also getting a few new updates, mainly to the help desk super user or help desk supervisor. So right here, I'm in the settings of the help desk user. And if I open a setting of this help desk user, you see new permissions to view all tasks and manage all tasks. What it means is that right now, if I log in as this help desk user, which I have in different browser over here, I will see not just the task that I reported myself, but also the tasks reported by my colleagues from my company. So whenever somebody is sick or on vacation, I can just see what was reported. I can react to that. I can take over the problem that was reported. I can communicate with the vendor and stuff like that. Also, there is a new field, priority, that is available on the new ticket form. So whenever there is a really urgent problem that needs to be reported and addressed immediately, we are able to expose this priority field to the help desk user so that they can immediately report a ticket as urgent. This field does not have to be available. There is a setting in the help desk setting that either shows or does not show this field. Okay, and finally, there are some improvements in assets and configuration management. So if we open that and we click on, for example, the test server, you see that now I'm able to create related tasks immediately from the configuration item. And also I forgot to show that there is actually a dashboard at the beginning that is customizable, and we've added more options to use charts and trends to visualize different information related to your assets and configurations. There is the whole list of changes. I will not go through them. Sorry. But just to quickly show you, yeah, multiple of them, including the fact that the assets and configurations will be available in the main search. Okay. So these are the new features that are being released with version 14. And I would also like to briefly speak about non-feature news. So thanks to AI, we are adding more translations to the application. You see the list over here on the screen. Some of them were already partially translated. We want all of them to get to the same level. With AI, it's obviously a little easier than it was before. So new translations. As you know, we focus on accessibility of like every major release last probably 3 years. We've released some small improvements for accessibility. Our goal, long-term goal, is to get accessibility certification that would allow us to be more recognizable in the public sector for our public clients. Right now, accessibility improvements bring keyboard operability features, screen reader, and high contrast mode, which sneak peek you can see on the screen right now. Final non-feature changes are related to the Docker, which I believe Lukáš would very love to talk about.
Oh, by all means, by all means. Just a second. Yes, I was given the absolute pleasure of talking about available Dockerization of Easy8. Why? Well, because I am absolutely clueless in this area. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Full disclosure, if you need an actual deeper explanation, go and review the previous partner webinar. It was focused on service solutions, and our head of QA, Robert Kováčik, explained it in detail. Let me start sharing, just to get back up to speed. Beautiful. Can you see the screen, Honza, just to make sure? I guess that is.
Yes, I can.
Beautiful.
Yes, I can. Yes.
What I can absolutely do is show you 2 diagrams that Robert prepared. The old one, many steps, many variables or factors that can prove to be a challenge. The client has to install the operating system, install Ruby, install the database server, install other components, then download the Easy8 installation package, run it, then perform a 3-minute ritual dance and sacrifice a baby unicorn to complete the process. And this is apparently a simplified illustration. I gained some additional respect for these guys, to be honest. The new one, the Docker diagram, basic configuration, a Docker pool, and you get all components ready and compatible. Less steps, much smaller room for error, less wrinkles on admin's faces. Gems can throw a wrench into the process. The operating system availability is miles ahead of the legacy process. Just look at those diagrams. Complicated? kind of simple. Complicated, kind of simple. I'm trying to make this a bit silly because that's what I do, but you get my point. On-premises Easy Redmine is a niche market, but we are so strong in there, and this makes us so much stronger. This was what they call a long story short, but as I mentioned, the previous webinar opening segment, detailed overview right there. So let's jump into other changes coming with version 14. It's time to open the doors of Easy Redmine retirement home again. Some features have earned their rest because they can't keep up. We need to make space for the new generation, and we need to make sure that outdated tools are not causing troubles for our clients. The legacy knowledge base is out, the old Redmine search is out, legacy task preview out, and the custom design or custom branding is changed. I am here for the first one. You know that as a project knowledge base module back in the day. It's not heavily utilized anymore, but it is still important to notify about the end of it nonetheless. It served its purpose as a simple knowledge management, but it's not enough right now. I'm just gonna quickly jump into this part. This is a good place to promote our new knowledge base as the replacement. We have done this already. Most of you are aware of it, but it's still a part of this story. The adaptive project and management project management tool, ITSM, source code management. The ITSM in it is the help desk combined with the asset and configuration management, combined with the knowledge management. A full suite that can support demanding teams requires a knowledge-based tool that actually challenges tools like Confluence. This one, built on the MediaWiki technology, fits nicely into the open source story. It has a better UI, making sure people actually want to spend time on it. It allows to work with templates and visual editor for better experience, structuring the content to build large documentation, or allowing various stakeholders access with built-in permissions to manage visibility. And last but not least, it also supports available approval processes and personalization. You can find basic details on our website, www.easyredmine.com, which is what I'm showing right now. And for example, this is what the knowledge base looks like in our internal Easy Redmine. We have it divided into categories based on our internal departments, but it's at the end of the day, the client's choice how they want to do that. We are using tags and references to make sure our colleagues find what they're looking for. But once again, the way the client is going to use will be at the end of the day up to them. And we have training materials ready in our learning management platform. But back to the main point of this. So a reminder, project knowledge base is not available from version 14 forward. Our resources will go towards this one. It will go towards the knowledge base that is designed to challenge big players. Well, and I believe this is enough from me, Jan. Are you ready to take over again?
Yes, I am. Okay,
Nice.
so I will share the screen again.
And I stopped.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so legacy knowledge base discontinued being replaced by the new knowledge base. Also, we are changing the custom design service in a way how we deliver it. Before there was a technical plugin which allowed for changing in a custom design. This plugin will be discontinued. The custom service will be implemented in another way in front-end variables. So for all the clients who are paying for their custom design service, we are gonna redo the custom design service from the old technical way to the new technical way. So for the paying clients who are subscribing to this service, there will be no change. Everything will be fixed by Easy Software. Moving on, Redmine Search is being discontinued. There is really a very small amount of clients that are currently using that on the cloud. All of them received information about the discontinuation of the Redmine Search, and it is fully replaced by the Xapian search engine that was released already 3 years ago, I believe, for the first time. So it's already mature enough to fully replace the slow and not very precise Redmine search. And final small thing that is being discontinued in version 14 is task preview on the legacy query. Most of you probably will not even know what this feature was about. It is fully replaced by the task model that we all know and all use. Okay, that's it for the changes, except from one last good news, and that's the fact that Easy software was recently certified with ISO certification authorities. So we can now proudly present these three ISO standards to be, compliant with Easy software. So good news to finish this webinar. Lukáš, back to you. I think we've covered everything, and we can take some questions.
Yeah, I think we can stop sharing and sort of move on to questions. Some questions have arrived to the partners at easysoftware.com mailbox, which are very much, how to call it, individual. So I'm going to respond to those manually through an email after the call. But there are two questions regarding the AI module, the AI plugin, or Easy AI plugin, that I think we can answer right now. So the first one is, does the AI task summary include task comments?
It does. It includes not only the description of the task, but also the comments. So yes.
Beautiful. And then the second one is for the AI project planner, will it generate a task and Gantt based on the PDF file?
Yes, AI is basically reading the document, finding the action items, and then sending those information to the API, which generates the tasks with start dates, with due dates. So when you view it as the WBS or when you view it as the Gantt, it will be there as well.
So if I understand this correctly, because some of my clients use it this way, they are assigning these statement on works. And in this, there is like a template of what the deployment is supposed to look like, with like the set of actions and milestones that have to happen, with start dates and due dates, so they can use this PDF and sort of use the AI.
Yes, no more manual clicking of all those items to the WBS. AI will do it for you.
Beautiful. All right, I think this was quite light on the questions, actually. So there are no other questions right now. So unless there are any other questions coming apart from those that we have in the mailbox that I'm going to sort out personally, what's here left to do? I think from my side, just to remind, as usual, easyredmine.com is the website where you can go to find more information. There is this landing page being created, which at this point isn't live yet, but it's going to be. This is a landing page that is designed for clients or potential clients to review what's coming with version 14. As soon as this landing page is made public, it will be visible through our website, and it will also be communicated through mailing campaigns as usual. This is obviously an invitation for September the 3rd for the webinar itself that is focused on clients and potential clients. And yeah, start trials. I think that's like one of the best recommendations that we can always make regarding new versions. Is there anything else you want to add, Jan? Otherwise, what we do have is we have a presentation video of version 14 that's also going to be presented to basically anyone in our network, and it'll also be available on our YouTube channel very soon. So I would like to play that as a sort of a closing of this webinar. So Jan, any closing words from your side?
No, thank you, Lukáš. Looking forward to what version 14 is gonna bring to us. Hope it's gonna allow us to close many successful business deals.
So my job right here is to thank everyone for their time, whether you have joined live or in some cases because of time zones or vacations, watching the webinar later from the recording. Like I said, it is being recorded and you will receive the recording or the link to the recording in your mailbox. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to play the recording, share sound as well. Jan, if you can just give me a thumbs up once it starts playing to make sure that the sound also translates, that would be perfect. And once this ends, I'm going to close the webinar. So once again, thanks everyone. And I hope that I will get to see you again in one of the future webinars focused on the new positioning and the business opportunities.
Meet Easy Redmine 14, an all-in-one project and work management tool to work smarter, now powered by a brand new Easy8. Our latest update focuses on helping you improve your work habits and making it easier for your team to collaborate effectively. This year, we are empowering our core functions with AI enhancements. Currently, our Easy8 offers you 6 company assistants, each tailored to meet the unique needs within your organization. Personal AI supports you and your colleagues in their daily work. Knowledge Assistant provides answers within seconds based on your company's knowledge from previous tasks and projects or information stored in the knowledge base. Write Assistant can help generate texts, check the grammar and spelling, or provide translations. AI Task Summary provides a quick summary of information on any topic, from tasks, comments, and meeting notes with just one click. Service AI with our Help Desk Assistant supports the operations of IT service management departments. Help Desk Assistant reads and summarizes the problem reported by a client and uses company knowledge to generate the draft of an answer. Project managers can boost their productivity using our Project AI. AI Project Planner analyzes the content of contracts and project-related documentation and automatically generates a project plan consisting of a dashboard, work breakdown structure, and Gantt. Another super powerful helper is AI Project Status, which analyzes project data, task updates, meeting notes, and comments to provide comprehensive summaries of project activities. Moreover, the new version 14 provides even more enhancements to improve your team collaboration. Task templates help you save time by quickly generating repetitive tasks with predefined descriptions, settings, and custom fields, ensuring consistency and efficiency across projects. Comment Reactions Enhancement keeps the comment sections organized by using simple emoji reactions to speed up cooperation and avoid clutter from repetitive or minor responses. Our popular Help Desk feature now includes additional user permissions that allow viewing your colleagues' tickets and editing them, enabling centralized request management and speeding up their resolution. To ensure inclusivity, we prioritize features that meet accessibility and usability standards for all individuals, including those with disabilities. Enhance the capabilities of Easy Redmine 14 by unlocking its full potential through our native add-ons or seamless integration with the tools your team already uses. Explore the integrations we offer for project management, IT service management, and source code management to create a comprehensive solution that meets all your needs. Easy Redmine continuously improves its security standards. We are proud to be recognized and approved by leading authorities with ISO certificates that prove our cloud provider security, IT security, and our capabilities in quality management. Try Easy Redmine 14 for free now at easyredmine.com and work smarter.